and to invoke the public methods of the class. This is illustrated in the following code fragment. The two statements in the following code fragment use the reference variable named more, along with the period to access the instance variable and the instance method of the object. We recall that the instance variables and the instance method can be accessed only via an object of the class. Access instance variable via objects. More child 100. Access instance method via the object. More instance method. Equally important to the fact that the class variable and the class method can be accessed without the requirement to use an object of the class. The two statements in the following code fragment simply use the name of the class to do access the class variables and the class method of the class. Access class variable via the class more.legs that is for. Access class method via the class more.class method function. Class methods of the class methods can be accessed either via an object of the class or via the name of the class alone. Note, we do not put another value for class variables like meow and more. Finally, we put it all together in the Java application. Copyright 2001 OGE3. This second example X 2002 Java illustrates the instance and various class variables along with the instance and class methods. Class cat, curly brace, int child, semicolon, static int legs, semicolon, void instance method function, curly brace system.out.println, this cat has children plus child, comment and instance method, static void class method function, system.out.println, this cat has legs plus legs, and class method, Java program, class x2, define the controlling class, public static void main, string args, define main, public static void main, string args, define main, instantiate an object of the class cat, access instance variable via object, access class variable via the class, access instance method via the object, access class method via the class, system.out.println, meow instead instance method, meow class method, and main and x2 class. 4.3 Messages. Methods are sometimes called member functions. A message is simply to invoke the invocation of a method or member function. The program sends a message to an object telling it to invoke the method and sometimes provides the parameters for the method to use. Someone very recently wrote that an object-oriented program consists simply of a bunch of objects laying around sending messages to one another. This might be a slight exaggeration, but it's not too far from the truth. 4.4 Constructors, deconstructors, destructors, and garbage collection. The allocation, reclamation, and reuse of dynamic memory from the heap is an important aspect of most object-oriented programs, and some non-object-oriented programs as well. Any particular language or language platform like Java virtual machine should do some operation in memory to allocate memory when it is needed by the program, to reclaim that memory when it is no longer needed, and to reuse it as appropriate. Failure to deal with this important issue results in conditions often referred to as memory leakage.